How is Riyadh viewing this current dust-up, if you will?
The U.S. far-left narratives and policies are definitely problematic, not only to the Saudi-U.S. relations, but to the well-being of America itself. They basically waged the media, I would call it crusade, against Saudi Arabia and its leadership and its people. They tried everything in their hand to tarnish the Saudi reputation and isolate it, but all didn't succeed, and it actually backfired. Overall, I think Saudi Arabia is very committed to this relationship, but sometimes, you know, in the spirit of reciprocity, we will reciprocate in kind. Saudi Arabia is not comfortable anymore with the idea of being framed as a country that needs to be with a specific polar over others. And if there are two polars, the Eastern and the Western, we have to know that the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia sees itself as a polar by itself, even though, you know, since the word polar may have some negative connotation, I would actually use the word centricity or an equalizer, as I said. And as we know, it's the heart of the Arab Muslim world and the spiritual leader of over 1.7 billion Muslims around the globe. And speaking of Islam, there is actually a verse in the Quran that says, وَجَعَلْنَاكُمْ أُمَّةً وَسَطًا. We have made you into a nation of moderation. And that's the best model Saudi Arabia can take between the world's powers, and it will be for the benefit of all. So, and after all, I personally think that the U.S. is somehow holding the dominance rope so tight that it starts to hurt, and that they should loosen their hand a little bit and celebrate the success of the global model that they have created by themselves. So, as I said earlier, I'm optimistic about the Saudi-U.S. relationship in the long run, but absolutely not under the current administration in the United States, because they have been copying the same mistakes of the Obama doctrine in the Middle East by allowing Iran to wreak havoc in the region, by trying to reactivate the nuclear deal, which is a failing deal.